Oh man, I am so high right now. It must have been all those weeds I smoked. It's making me sleepy, monkey. I want to watch a movie, but I could probably just watch a movie inside my head. Because that's totally trippy, man. What the f? I'm in Lauren's body? Oh god, that sounded wrong.
Dude, you are trippy blazed.
What's going on? Where's Lauren?
You're Lauren?
I am not Lauren, I'm Josey.
No, you are my sidekick, Lauren. I'm Josey Rodriguez, the sexiest man alive, brother to the most interesting man in the world.
What the f?
Okay, whatever the reason is for this, just stop it right now.
Who the f are you to tell me what to do? I still have my dignity.
What are you referring to?
Well, at least I don't masturbate on the couch when no one's looking.
I told you it's a condition.
F you.
You.
No, f you.
I hate you.
I'm fed up with this world.
Well, f you too.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Gorlok Cinema. Tonight we have a review for Joss Whedon's Cabin in the Woods.
And for the hell of it, since I have no idea what's going on, let's go over some movies that make no sense but are awesome anyways.
So tell us, Lauren, about Cabin in the Woods.
I'm not Lauren, I'm Josey. I loved Cabin in the Woods, and I'm gonna have a hard time talking about it without spoilers. I will not spoil it. I wouldn't wish that on anyone because it's one of those movies that it's just so good to go in without knowing too much about it. I think what a lot of people know is that it's a very cliche premise for a slasher movie. 5 college students, stock characters, a whore, a jock, a nerd, a virgin, and a stoner spend the weekend together in the cabin in the woods, and they all act their parts perfectly as you expected in a Freddy or Jason movie, but there's a sci-fi element to it, and you don't really understand what the sci-fi element is until the end, and I won't ruin that part, but the sci-fi element is really what makes the movie. All in all, it was a great movie, and I wish I could say more about it, but it really it's a cliche horror movie, and it also takes the cliche horror movie and just deconstructs it brilliantly. It just works so well, and I think the genre will never be the same after it. I think it has forever transformed horror movies. So that's right, Cabin in the Woods, 5 stars out of 5. So go see it. Are there any other plot twisting movies that you love, Josey?
Well, I wouldn't say that it's a total mind blower, but it definitely boggled my mind. Source Code with Jake Gyllenhaal in it. It was a fun movie, and with a kind of twisted plot line, it definitely took me a couple times watching it to really understand the whole story. I can't really say a whole lot about it without giving it away, but it's basically about this soldier guy that's been in an accident, and he's working through a government program to go sort of back in time, but to an alternate reality to experience a recreation of a certain event, terrorist act, to try and figure out who did it. And it makes you think. So I think that's what I really like about it, and it's definitely a good see.
I think I've caught you, because Josey does love that movie. But that's not his favorite trippy movie. Josey's favorite trippy movie is Zardoz. That's right. When I first saw Zardoz, I wanted to see it ironically, like the hipster I am, but because the things I've seen from it are, I've just seen this picture of Sean Connery in this red loincloth with bandoliers coming up it and big tall stripper boots. It looks hilarious. He has this dirty mustache and chest hair. It's the funniest I've ever seen Sean Connery look. And there's this floating stone head that flies around, and the movie just looked hilarious to me. So I wanted to see it to see how bad it could be. But once I got over how silly everything was going into it, I had already gotten past the silliness of it. It actually turned out to be a really cool movie. It's about, it takes place in the future, in a dystopia, well, there's a dystopia and there's a utopia. Most of the world has crumbled and lives in anarchy and kind of a feudal system with barbarians that go around killing and raping people. And one of these barbarians, who's Sean Connery's character, he gets into a utopia where the people live forever. But they've grown bored of living forever. It's weird, and that's really all I can explain about the story. Everyone has different motives, and there's some trippy visuals, some weird crystals. It's a confusing movie. I still don't know everything that happened in it, but it's a very enjoyable sci-fi movie. A lot of plot twists, a lot of just weirdness, and I'd say it's one of my favorite trippy movies.
Your taste in movies is suddenly frightening me.
Why?
I don't know.
Was our writer high too?
Maybe we should just cut to walking and stalking with Colleen.
But your Colleen, no, who gives a
Hello, I'm Colleen Gillis, I guess. And welcome to Walking and Stalking. I don't know I don't know what we're doing. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, you think I am? I think I am too. I don't know what I'm. Okay, yeah. I'm supposed to be Adam Zanzi, but for some reason I'm doing this walking and stalking. So I'm gonna be interviewing you guys about trippy movies. Trippy movies are like movies that are just like big mind. You're like, whoa! It's like this did not make sense, but it was kind of interesting. So Nick, what's your favorite trippy movie? Actually, you can name like 1 or 2 or 3. It doesn't matter.
Well, trippy movies, as far as that stuff goes, I really liked Bronson. I thought that did a really good job of being...
Endless winding reference.
Exactly. It did a really good job of being crazy and out there. And I think the one that kind of had the most mind was Enter the Void. That
Was that the Gaspar Noé?
I believe so. The same guy that did Irreversible.
And what's your name?
Brock.
And Brock, what are some of your favorite trippy movies that come to mind?
Well, trippy movies. I like to think trippy movie is a movie I didn't see the ending coming. Like Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, Passion.
I didn't know the hero was gonna die at the end. And I was really mind boggled and really just tripped out.
He was a pretty good guy.
He was a great guy. I didn't see it coming, and I'm like, whoa. Oh, and even the twist that they throw in it to the end rises up at the end. Crazy.
What about Titanic? What's that?
Titanic. Saw that come from a mile away. I mean, that iceberg was. I mean, the iceberg was in the opening shot, wasn't it? And it was just foreshadowing.
Right. Yeah.
And the whole entire movie was red herring. If you ask me. That's why I classify it as a trippy movie when you don't see the ending coming.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I don't know what we're doing here, but I'm assuming we accomplished something. Yeah. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Brock. All right. Thank you for joining us on Walking and Stalking. I hope this never happens again. Thank you.
Never mind.
Speaking of Adam, let's go over to Adam's corner.
Hi, Adam here, and I'll be discussing Joss Whedon's Cabin in the Woods, directed by Drew Goddard. And I know Josey talked about it, but there's a lot to say. So this movie, previous to being released, was on the shelf for 3 years for not having a studio to produce it. It was also Chris Hemsworth's first starring role. Anyway, I saw Cabin in the Woods opening weekend, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed it. It was really loads of fun. First off, the storyline is truly original. Without giving too much away, it brings a whole new flavor to the horror genre by giving a more insightful look into the mechanics of the horror film, by being self-referential. It's basically a horror film within a horror film. Nolan will be proud. Secondly, the cast really makes this film. You got Richard Jenkins, you got Bradley Whitfield, and Chris Hemsworth, who I think is really a very talented up-and-coming actor. He's hot, I'll just come out and say it. He's a beautiful man. I mean, he's already been in Cabin in the Woods, and this summer he's going to be in The Avengers, Snow White and the Huntsman, and Red Dawn is soon to come out. He's just everywhere, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But yeah, I really enjoyed Cabin in the Woods. I thought it was great, really. Really underappreciated. The Three Stooges made more opening weekend, which is complete bullshit. But hey, let them keep their dated slapstick comedies. I'll stick with my overlooked originals. And Warhorse, I love Warhorse. And Kirsten Dunst, she's hot, especially in Melancholia. Anyway, I'm Adam Zanzi, and until next time, I'll see you at the movies.
Okay, so the show is over, and now I can wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Why am I not waking up?
You need to chill.
No, I can't chill. I can never chill.
Whoa. That was trippy. I think I love you.